I'm interested to see how it happens, but I do think that, like, you know, we've heard a lot of just rumors and stuff that it's going to be on that hillside, and I think that's perfect.
The regeneration is going to be on the hillside.
Yeah, I'm glad it's probably not happening in the TARDIS. I think how many regenerations in the TARDIS now? 4 in New Who.
Yeah,
4?
I think it's going to look spectacular.
I bet it will. Yeah,
It'll be the best looking regen.
Will it cut? Will it just pan up? Maybe. Will it be David Tennant going,
Hello. I hope. I really hope. And I think there is merit to what I was trying to say last week, in that Russell had just said 2 days before his one show interview, he watched the Centenary.
Yes.
But they had finished. Chib's team had finished the Centenary 6 months before then. So it's why is Russell only watching it now? You would have assumed he would have watched it before he started writing and making this new era, right?
Correct.
So part of me thinks maybe he's seen the now final version of it.
Well, the rumor has it that the BBC didn't know what was going to happen next. They would have been smart to maybe leave the episode a bit open, where they could either in the next episode pick up right where they left off, or they could add something if need be.
Yeah, sure.
So, and also I think that's probably a good reason why they did do it with a mostly probably CGI sound set. They probably did it for a reason, that they could at a later date come on and add in, whether maybe it was originally planned to be Ncuti or it was meant to be David, who knows. But before they even planned to do all these 60th specials with David, we don't even know. But I think that is what they're going to do. I think what's very exciting is that we could end Jodie's episode with seeing David Tennant. That would make the fandom go fucking nuts.
Yeah, we're probably going to see either David or Ncuti.
That's exactly right. It could actually also be Ncuti, and then maybe this adventure on the side. It's maybe a side adventure that we've been theorizing that it could be a different universe. So that could happen. It could actually, you're right. It could be Ncuti.
I love the idea of just a bonkers ending. Jodie regenerates into Ncuti. Ncuiti's I'm Ncuti. I'm a new doctor.
I'm Ncuti.
And then he looks up and he goes, what? And it's David. And then Matt comes out and he goes, what? And then Pete comes out and he's
ridiculous.
What? What are you standing there for? And then it goes to the title sequence, and then the 3 specials all kind of lead up to that point or something.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes me laugh though, could you imagine David Tennant in Jodie's old costume?
That's why part of me thinks
that's so wacky,
but then also I think it would be classic Russell to pull something like that. I think it would be fun, and he'd make a lot of good jokes out of it. And
I'm either way. I think we should all be respectful going into this episode. Obviously, we are all very excited for David coming back. Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
and Russell and all that. But I think we should give the episode a chance. I certainly am. I know I make fucking jokes about it all the time about how I hate it.
Yeah.
But I am really going into it thinking let's respect what Chibnall was going for, and even though if you don't agree with it, we'll see how it happens, and we'll see how Jodie ends up regenerating. But I, for one, I'm very excited. I'll be up at the crack of dawn to watch it for sure. I'm really keen to see how even characters not so curious about how Dan will leave. I think Dan will probably just go, see you, Doc. But
see you, Doc. I'm going to go on a date with Diane.
Yeah, literally. I could see that happening. But with Yaz, I'm very interested to see where... She doesn't seem like the kind of character who would just leave the Doctor.
Yes.
I wonder what's going to happen with that.
Which leads me to sort of... my next question was going to be, how do you think Jodie's going to regenerate?
Why? I don't know.
Why? And part of me thinks they're going to do the classic, Yaz gets shot or something, and then the Doctor's got to do the mouth-to-mouth, give her regeneration energy to make her live
Yaz
again, just as they did with Rose.
Yes.
And then that's going to cause her to regenerate, and she's going to be no, I don't want you to see this. I'm going to be a different person. My time is going to keep moving on, and you need to focus on your time.
That'd be great. And that's why she goes to some...
cliff or whatever. Yeah.
Hilltop.
But another thing that I thought...
That's really good.
Just to answer the question that I asked you, that you answered that I haven't, which is where do we think the regeneration is going to happen and stuff.
Yeah.
I think, all these rumors of the cliff top, or the hills, or some have said underwater, I think all of those are great ideas and will be very cool. Part of me is interested to see, what if she regenerates, what if she lets Yaz go, and then she returns with Kate Stewart and Unit, And like in a lot of Classic Who, the regeneration is going to take place like in unit with the unit gang. Because that, I think, has happened in Classic Who a bit, I think. Could totally be making this shit up.
Because didn't the third Doctor came out of the TARDIS and he fell on the grass? He
falls, and I think Unit
and
find
then
him
Unit
or
grab
something.
him, yeah.
And then when John regenerates into Tom, I never realised their names rhyme. That's in Unit.
Yeah.
So Tom's first story is a Unit story. So I think that could be really cool. And we know that the first special, mild spoilers here for the first special of the 60th anniversary, we've seen Unit troopers on set.
Yeah.
So part of me is like, what if the regeneration was just happening in Unit base? Because we know Unit's in the centenary, and then the Doctor
that is crazy.
Sticks with Unit up until the first part of the 60th.
That is crazy, isn't it? Because like, does that mean Kate's going to be in the 60th?
Yeah, she surely is. I feel like Russell would love to include her. I feel like Kate is one of those inventions from Moffat that just everyone.
Yeah, I think that really
loves.
works.
And I think Russell loves the idea of her. I just feel like he really would.
Yeah, I mean, like even in like redacted and stuff, like it's used. You know, I think that. I mean, that'd be so interesting. Like if again, it really does. I don't think it's going to be like so black and white with Chibnall's era and Russell's. If like that theory is correct,
they blend it in a bit.
You know, Kate's going to be like the fuck.
Yeah.
Last week you were someone else.
And
like, you know, they're going to reference it. They're not going to. It's not just going to be. I feel like people. Chibnall Hayes just like it's going to go forever and no one's ever going to talk about it again.
Yeah,
they won't reference it. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to have to. And I got no problem with that. I think they should. I think you know, Crispy made a really good point on his last video.
Crispy Pro.
We love Crispy. He said like, you know, it's a show that's like next year 6 years old. Like you're not going to love all the stuff that's in it. Like that's such a good point. Like you're not. Like how could you? Like you're not. So I think, you know, not completely like forgetting about the era is a respectful thing to do. Acknowledging it, not running with those fiends, but acknowledging it, I think is the right thing to do.